All right. Happy Monday, everybody. Big waves to you. Good to see you. So I woke up this morning on the right side of the bed, which means I'm a little bit in an aggravating mood. So I worry about the people around me today because I might trip Tracy Turnberg today at some point and I might pinch someone. I don't know. I'm just in one of those moods. I don't know if you get there every now and then. But I do have to say this. Andrea, you are amazing. Okay. And so, it's okay to be bragged on, told how amazing you are. Although she doesn't take compliments very well. I've been around her a while, but.
Hey, Pot, what color's that kettle?
Yes. So good to see everybody. And the word for today, we're going to kick off this Monday with, and I've got all the notes on my phone. So just be patient with me. The word is balance. And it was a great word for today because as of right now, my balance in my life is all over the place. Like I'm like a basketball going down the gym floor right now, with somebody that can't dribble really well. So balance is a good one to look at. And if you look at the definition of balance, it says an even distribution of weight, enabling someone or something to remain upright and steady. And so all I could think about was, how many of you remember learning how to ride a bicycle? This is where I went this morning. So, we don't want to get into my mind if you're not there. So all I could picture was me learning to ride a bike, and it's wibble wobble. It's kind of like when I first learned to drive a 5-speed. So, it's all over the place. It's herky jerky, and you're like this, and then time goes on, and you gain balance. Like, do you remember that? And then you're like, now you're a daredevil. So you're taking your hands off the bike steering wheel, right? And you're just pedaling, and you're not even holding on to the bike. You got so much balance and confidence in what you got your hands on, right? And then you jump off the bike for years, then get back on it. And you're back to here, and you are definitely not taking your hands off the steering wheel. How many of you can feel me? Put yourself in that position. Yeah. So that's what I thought about when I thought about balance. And I thought, that is life. That is absolutely life. You get life, and man, you got balance, and then you jump off that bike for a little bit, and you get back on, and there's so much unstableness. I think about my health journey. Oh, wow. What a dang seesaw battle that is, down 30 pounds, up 10, down, it's like, and that's just life. That's, I don't know, maybe Cynthia Bolden would tell me different, but, or maybe if I didn't eat ice cream every now and then, I wouldn't get unstable. But I think we are sometimes on the horse, and then we fall off the horse, and then we got to get back on the horse. And that's kind of where I went this morning. And the quote I came across was, balance is not something you find, it's something you create. And I thought, how important is it for me and you to understand that being unstable after being off the bike for a while, or being unstable after falling off the horse, is just okay. It's life. It's what we're going to go through. And so I got to jump back up on it and create that balance again. I got to hit that reset button. And I got to understand that balance is not something you find. It's not just it's something you create by getting back on the horse, by getting back on the bike. And so I guess where I went this morning is, wherever you're at, your health goals, your profession, maybe it's network marketing, maybe it's a relationship. Like, if you feel unstable or out of balance, it's okay. Like, give yourself grace and go, you know what? Today's the day I'm going to hit the reset. Today's the day I'm going to get back on the horse. I'm going to get back on the bike. And although it feels unstable and I'm not going to take my hands off the dang steering wheel, uh, I will gain stability, right? I will gain it if I just continue to pedal, if I just continue to ride. And so the last I want to touch on, and I know I'm all out of time, is like how to create a balanced life. Andrea, are you doing that? You are? Okay, then I'm turning it to you.
Oh, are we about to overlap? Well,
We were
thank
going to
you.
overlap this morning.
I appreciate that. So I've got to say, first of all, thanks for all the love, guys. You're very sweet. And my cheeks hurt a little bit from the big smile and the blushing. So thank you for that. And then Leanne Thomas actually gave us a great word that was a word for you, Coach, and it's mischievous. So I think that is the mood that you're in this morning. We might have to do that one. I don't think we've done that before, so we might need to add that in there. So the quote that I found this morning, and I loved this word. I think this was a good lesson to move into. And I think maybe Marlene gave it to us this morning, but I could be mistaken. So I apologize. I have to go look. But I always hear Tony Robbins in my head whenever I hear the word balance, where his quote is balance is BS. Like there's no such thing as balance. And it's like, well, is that really true? And then I found this other quote that I think is a more positive spin on that, which says there is no such thing as work-life balance. It's all life. The balance has to be within you. And I think that ties really nicely with what you were saying. And like, we all have to create that. So I feel a little out of balance this week. You guys may know I'm on the West Coast right now, and the time changed, and then the time changed. And yesterday, I legitimately did not know what day of the week it was, let alone what time it was. I'm like, wait, is today Sunday? Oh my gosh, today is Sunday. And it's just, I've been like that, and we'll see how long this lasts. Hopefully I can get some equilibrium. But there's all times where, we feel like we're moving along, and then life happens and we get knocked off kilter. But if we can keep that balance inside, well, then we can keep rolling. So I looked into how can we try to keep ourselves balanced, even when everything around us keeps going on the way it does. So first of all, we got to take care of ourselves. So make time to do that self-care. And I don't necessarily mean the spa day or, the things that like the influencers on social media say is self-care. I mean, drink enough water, exercise, eat the food that doesn't tear up your tummy, practice some things that make you happy, get into your Bible and do your self-development, like do the things that take care of you. And yeah, if you get time to go to that spa day, we'll enjoy that too. But just the daily constant, get into the gym in the morning, like do the things that make your body feel good, take care of you. Next is to set clear goals. So define what's important to you. So maybe the thing that's most important to you right now is spending more time with grandbabies. Maybe that is the most important thing on your list. Well, then that's where your balance is going to lie. That's going to be the priority. Maybe it's building a business. So it's got to take that bigger chunk of time. Maybe it's a couple of different things, but set those goals around your life of what is the most important, like in your career, in your relationships, in your health, so that you know where you need the balance. Like maybe you're spending all day on your bicycle and trying to figure out that kind of balance. But really the most important thing to you is your business. So you got to figure out, where you should prioritize. That works nicely into the next one, which is time management. So create a schedule for yourself that is, including all the things that are important. It allocates time for work and for your personal life and for making sure that you relax a little bit and you take care of those items that make you feel like a better human. Next one is to learn to say no. I love this. You guys hear me talk about Lisa TerKeurst all the time. This is a book that I probably need to read like 3 times a year. It's The Best Yes. Highly recommend it. But it talks about when we say yes to this, we are saying no to something else. So make sure that you're saying yes to the things that truly matter to you. Don't overcommit yourself. Take responsibility for the things that align with you, your values, and your goals. Next is to maintain healthy boundaries. I'm learning this at 47 3/4 that boundaries are important in our life, but man, are they hard, especially when you get into maybe some family situations or different things where you're not used to maybe having boundaries. So practice maintaining those healthy boundaries. Figure out, maybe you have to read another book. I've read 2 in the past year. Maybe I need to read a third, but figure out, what boundaries that you need to set. I was talking to my sister this morning and somebody said something to her and she texts them back, "Oh, that's not a word I accept." And I thought, oh my gosh, there's words that we're allowed to not accept. What a boundary. Like, that's pretty fantastic. So good job with that. But just try to figure out how you can maintain those boundaries. Next is to practice mindfulness. Stay present in the moment. That's going to make us feel more relaxed. Oh, my laptop is sliding towards me. Sorry, guys. We're going to feel more relaxed. It's going to help us improve our focus on the things that we're actually doing. And that when we are relaxing, when we are taking time with our people, when we are having fun, we're present for it and we actually appreciate it instead of having it just be an item that we're checking off on the list. And then lastly is get some support. And we all are busy. I don't know anybody that just sits around twiddling their thumbs. So we're all busy. So find a way to support yourself, either through friends and family, carpool with somebody, or hire out what you can. If you're able to. We were talking to a new mama yesterday, and she found out that she could get her laundry done by somebody else for like a ridiculously cheap amount of money. And it's like, well, gosh, why wouldn't you farm that out if you can? You're supporting somebody else's finances and you're supporting your family. So if you're able to, hire what you can, seek support for what you can, so that you can get a little bit more balance in your life. Ta-da.
Great lesson. That's awesome. I mean, Randy he's ready to tackle the day today after this lesson. Yes,
Well,
yes.
good.
Guys, we
on
love
it.
you. We appreciate you. Thank you for being here every day and doing what you do to make this community great. So have a great Monday. See you back tomorrow.
Love you guys. Have a
Love
beautiful
you.
day.
A great
Thank you.
day.